Welcome to Cool Explorations.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today's gonna be a fun one. We're gonna be looking at some of the silliest and craziest construction fails and errors that have been made.
Instead of doing school, guess what they did?
School.
So school is kind of cool.
It's like they have a lisp and they're going, school. It's school.
It's cooler. It's school, man.
Yeah, and I can say that I used to have a lisp years ago. Kind of an awful spelling mistake to make and at a bad time, considering you're outside of a school and you spelt school wrong. Maybe these guys failed English.
What? Why would you do that? He is so stupid.
Yeah, the one picture here we see a lady standing on top of this big construction vehicle here, and she's hanging over top of these construction items here that if she fell on them, they'll probably break her back.
And she'd probably die in reunion.
No harness, nothing. Complete stupidity. And then the other picture, like the guy is trying to repair this boat and he's standing on a board. 3 people have to hold the board up. Like, what are you doing? Why wouldn't you just get a proper scaffolding or something that he could actually do it with?
So on your guys' left, there's a ladder on a tall building, and the guy's climbing up it. The ladder, and this guy has a metal pole. I'm lifting it up. And on your right, there's a guy that is walking on, I'd say, about 50,000 feet building. Like, there's a pole right there, and yeah. There's a huge gap, and I don't know how he's doing all that parkour.
See, on the left, we have that ladder. I would be so worried that the guy's pole would slip and you'd go tumbling down. There's not really anything to stop him, it doesn't look like.
But the thing is, if you slide down, instead of just falling like, that's not going to happen. You're going to get stuck on there, because, like, the end will just clog on there, and yeah.
And on the other picture there, we have a guy he's got a safety harness on at least, unlike the other guys. But still, if he fell, there really wouldn't be much that anybody could do for him. So on the left here, we have these 2 guys who are right up against this building on this thin plywood board that if it snaps, they're going tumbling down. They don't really have safety harnesses on or anything. You can already see that their equipment that they have on the board is bowing the piece of plywood. So if he was to even take one step forward, it would just snap and it would fall straight through, and who knows how high up that is. The other picture, we've got this other guy who's standing on this weird homemade scaffolding that he's got dangling from it, standing on top of a sawhorse. Yeah, if that gives way, he's going to be in so much pain and probably have a lot of broken bones.
Oh my goodness. What is wrong here? This is so wrong.
The first one, they have not lined up that bridge very well, either vertically or horizontally, and it looks like they're trying to discuss there how to fix their issue. And then we have a bridge that completely fell apart, so they clearly did not support it properly. And then another one where they're putting in an overpass, and A, it's way too steep, B, it doesn't look like it's actually lining up with the bridge properly, and the bridge looks crooked.
Oh, this is terrible and very messed up.
They screwed up all the lines in this road here. I'm not sure what they were thinking or where they were trying to get people to go, but that would be pretty confusing. And then somebody forgot their shovel, and then they not only put asphalt over it, but then obviously they rolled it into there, which how they didn't notice that there was a shovel in the way, I don't know. And then it looks like there's horse turds on the road, and they just put a line right over top of those horse turds.
This is really funny.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they were trying to make these stairs or escalators go, but up into the roof, up into the wall, that does not really make sense. And they not only did it once, but they did it twice, because they did it for the steps and the escalator. And then I'm not sure where this fire escape is supposed to go to or how people are supposed to get on it. They didn't really put an attachment in between the 2 sides, and they did it up higher as well. So they have a right turn only, but there's nowhere to turn to because it goes into the sidewalk there. I'm guessing they meant left turn only. And then over here, there's the railing that's supposed to protect the pedestrians on this path from getting hit by cars. But they put the railing going across the path and away from the road, which kind of defeats the whole purpose.
Okay, what the heck?
A train going through what looks like to be a main street of a city or town, and I'd be a little bit worried about my vehicles if I was in that. And then this train track goes through the overpass pole. I'm hoping that's an old railway, but still, when you build the overpass, why would you not rip up the tracks that are underneath it?
Also, why, if I brought my supercar or Lambo through the street, that I would not want it to be crushed. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they try to put up a fence, which is usually to keep things out or keep things in, but with that big gap in there, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of a fence. And then with this overpass, they didn't even line it up properly on the support beam. So I'm not sure how safe that overpass really is. And then the other one looks like this tap and the electrical outlet have been used. But I'm hoping they're not both actually hooked up still, because that definitely would not be safe and not up to code. So the placement of these things is completely off. The electrical box is in front of the garage. Not sure which one was there first, but either way, both of them are in a bad spot. And then the next one is supposed to be a handicap access or authorized personnel only. But nobody can really enter there because they've put the railing right in front of the door, and they both look like they've been there for a while, so I'm not sure why anybody would not have fixed that. This building is kind of funny. They've installed the window incorrectly, and that wall portion looks like it's going to fall right out. They've got a gap in between the wall and the old structure. Yeah, not really sure how safe that is to have that bowing out. The middle one, I hope they don't live in an area with lots of snow and ice, or someone's going to be biffing it. And the other one, I'm not sure what they were thinking when they installed those poles, if that was supposed to be a design thing, but to me it looks like a big fail.
Why would you do that? Like, why are people so stupid now?
This playground on top of a roof, first of all, stupid idea. Second of all, they've got the slides going over the edges, so if kids do go over, they're going over in a big way. And this light they've got placed right in behind this over walkway kind of defeats the purpose of the light. I wonder if they were supposed to have that turned around so other people could see it going the other way. And then this, again, fire escape goes to nowhere. You'd have to jump in order to get off of it or onto it.
Oh my gosh. Why would you do this?
They're supporting an air conditioner with this pole on the sidewalk where people are going to be walking by, and that thing could fall flat on their head. And they have a toilet that is sunken into the ground. Legs would be splayed outwards. I'm not sure how that would be a comfortable position to go washroom. And then here, obviously in Asia somewhere, they have this doorway that says pull, and those signs should really be on the other side, or the handles on this side here, because really it should be a push if the handles are on the other side.
Remember to like and subscribe.